Yesterday, I posted this video.
Here are the 3 things I'm excited to listen to today.
Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Now, there's a very good reason why that didn't happen, and that's because very shortly after I posted that video, I started feeling ill. It took a little while, but I started feeling really shitty. I was having issues with fogginess. I was having trouble with heavy breathing. After a little while, it started to get worse, so I was headed back into work to go home for the day, maybe go to urgent care or something. I started getting tingles in my hands and feet, and it got a little bit clammy, and I had a little bit of trouble balancing. So I pulled my truck over, got on the phone with 911, and actually called myself an ambulance. And I decided to go to the hospital just to play it safe. So I didn't get a chance to listen to any music yesterday. It was the last thing on my mind. The good news is that there's apparently nothing wrong with me. All my vitals, my labs, all that stuff were perfect, relatively speaking. The problem I think I was having was that on Monday of last week, I decided to try and shed some of the weight I put back on after losing 80 pounds over a year ago. And so I made some food that I started eating on Tuesday, which was a whole heck of a lot less calories, sugar, salt, carbs, all those things. A smaller amount of those. And I think what happened was it was like a massive jolt to my system, going from having Taco Bell the night before to having a whole bunch of really extremely healthy stuff. And so some level somewhere was way out of whack, and that just threw me into a little bit of a fit. I had an episode that somehow I was able to get over pretty quickly. Doctors were very encouraged by the lab work, and basically good to go. So really what I'm trying to do is just pay better attention to what I do as far as making changes, because I do want to lose the 40 pounds that I put back on. All that's to say is I didn't get a chance yesterday to listen to any of the music that I wanted to. And today I actually went out for a walk a little earlier and tried to play the new Hypermass, but for some fucking reason Tidal kept crashing, so I didn't get a chance to do it. So at this point in time, my goal is to sit here and work on my laptop, playing around with Blender, because I had a project idea pop into my head earlier. And I'm going to try and listen to Hypermass and the Crown Magnetar at the very least. If I'm here for a while, I'll get that Whitechapel album in too. I'll probably post some shorts for these 3 albums tomorrow if I can think about it. Fomented also put out an EP I might check out too. Those guys are pretty dope. But at least for now, I'm going to go back to checking out the new Hypermass EP, and I'll take it from there. If you stuck around through this whole video, thank you for listening. Keep your fucking horns up.